got the recipe, and I kept receipts. The smell, it covers me. Mods only weed. I just chopped the tree. I didn't stop to breathe. I couldn't stop my greed. It hit me like I'm Creed. Yo. I don't know why it came like that. But so when I was younger, right? Story time. When I was younger, I wasn't like questioning crazy and shit, but I did have like I was curious, so I did have like questions and shit. And the people I would ask a lot of the time is my parents. Like, of course, I would ask like teachers, authority figures and shit. But the main source was my parents. And they normally either had the answer or they had like where I could go find the answer, like a dictionary, encyclopedia, shit of that nature. Where am I going with this? The point is that your kids, since this is like save the children and all that good shit, your kids are gonna have questions and shit, right? And look it up on Google isn't an answer. It's not the answer that you would want to give your child, especially in this day and time. You would either want to have the answer or know where they can get the exact answer from. But saying that, I gotta say, save the children, protect the kids, all that good shit. It's the good drugs. If you're watching this shit, since we have like a camera and shit now, this shit is brought to you by Read 3, the production. And you don't like that? That's cool.
Shooter Davis.
You're not having with the anyways. Shooter Davis with the production and Reed Baby's having with the production. So and this is brought to you by Up South Collective. Shout out to nigga AD and Guerrilla Mafia family. And yeah, long intro. It's cool. Read a book, learn some shit. Good drugs.
Guerrilla Mafia family.
So where we are black in the motherfucking building, like the motherfucking planes. But before we go on, this is the great part of the podcast. You got to get your blunt, your bong, your bowl, your paper, your hash, your edibles, your
Resin.
get your resin if you get your resin. Get your damn, these niggas be helping me out when they be with me. But yeah, get all your shit, your papers, your bowls, your bongs. I said that already.
Yeah.
Your wraps. The main thing is get your lighter and your torch and light up. It's the good drugs. But yeah. So getting into more shit we'll be talking about, because this is what we talking about. So I've been talking about like expanding on like all right. I've been talking about like the tech world and shit, and how it's it has made its way into our everyday lives. Like, we can't go a week without your phone type shit. And how like Facebook has more users than America has citizens, which is crazy. But so we're expanding on. So and I was talking about how like changing the language, I don't know. Oh yeah, this is episode 73. I didn't say that. This is episode 73. Yeah, you were tuned in. Back to what I'm talking about. So we're talking about how we changed the language. So changing the language, I'm gonna go into my little shit. So changing the language changes reality. I've been talking about the internet as complex as it is. We've been breaking it down bit by bit, kind of, because for everyone to be on it and using it, there's like a little understanding about the actual factual of the internet, like how it started, what it's used for, that shit of that nature. It's just because we're all on social media going crazy, and that's cool too. But anyways, about the actual effects that are taking place due to, all right, yeah. So due to it becoming a way of life, because even if you don't have like social media and shit, you're on the internet still. Like, the internet, as you can see, it's been used as it was at one point before it became available to everybody, the public. It was used as a way to just communicate, like the higher up people were communicating, like the government and people above the government. That's how they communicated. There's actually a story that I read. I forgot where I read it at. I read a lot of shit, but it was a story that I read about during like the 50s. This lady, she worked in the White House, and to communicate with her son, because she was on like some secret shit, but to communicate with her son who was in college, she used email. And if you know anything about email, it wasn't available in the 50s or the 60s. But yeah, she was using it, and yeah. So it's been used as a way to communicate. So with that being said, the communication's getting fucked up a lot. Like the language is just like once we started merging like fucking tech language with everyday normal language, like such words like networking, my notes are like scrambled, so when I be pausing it's because my fucking notes are scrambled and this shit's like crazy. So anyways, networking, it's actually it's a fabric or structure of cords or wires that cross at regular intervals and are knotted or secured at the crossings. Doesn't have shit to do with people. So with the language changing to fit a new age world, pertaining to fit a new world, the tech world, which we're all in, involuntarily or voluntarily, which fuck it, fuck that shit, it's cool, I gotta be in it. But so yes, here we go, scroll. But if you want to change a world, in order to change the spirit, which ultimately will change the world, one of the main things you have to change is the language. And so like you look at like places like shit, my music plays. So if you look at places like Haiti or the Dominican Republic or anywhere where I'm gonna use the term my fault, y'all. But yeah, so if you look at places like Haiti or the Dominican Republic or anywhere that the term I'm just going to use like the Negroids or Negroid people, species, humans, us, are originated from or are at, and like there's like a split between us, like they're like, oh, they're Haitians, or no, they're Dominicans, or anywhere you look at, like even like in Africa, like all Africans don't call like Africa Africa. Like they'll refer to where they're from, where like their people are. Like all Africans don't just like we call all Africans for ignorant, but they're not just over there. I'm African. Like no, that's not what it is. So yeah, changing and over there they have different cultures and shit. Ultimately, because language and shit is different. So where am I going with this? I know I've been on like this AI wave, and it was like it was like what the fuck is he talking about? But this, like, I just talked about like 2 pods ago about the brain implants, like sending signals to your brain, which we already get. Like that's as artificial as shit can get. Like I don't want to go off to a rant, so good drugs. And so this is why it's like crucial, critical, favorite word, pivotal, to like protect your mind, your soul, work on the body on your own time. But yeah, it's very, and your kids, like it's very like critical to like understand, like help them understanding certain shit, if that can make any sense to anybody out there. But like, cause they're gonna have questions, cause like they gonna have questions. Like I got nieces, though. I know I say that a lot on this shit, cause it's true. But they gonna have questions, and you gonna have some answers for them. Cause I mean, the play around answer gonna last for a moment, but there's gonna be a time where if they don't get they're asking you because they probably heard it from somewhere, and they want to know if some shit's true or it's not true. But yeah, I don't want to keep going off on this shit. But yeah, protect the kids, save the kids, get them into reading and shit. Like, I was happy to find out that one of my nieces are into reading. It's great. It's beautiful. But yes, I think I said this was the 73rd episode. I don't remember, but this is the 73rd episode. Good Draws Podcast, Pod Chat. This was brought to you by Up South Collective. What do you say this shit was? What you say this shit was, bro?
We're between two names. Hey, drop. Let's ask the people. What
The cameraman is working on his production name company. His name's Nick.
Blame Nick.
If you want
That's
to,
the production
any
company.
suggestions, I don't know. We care, but we don't care if it's. Anyways, this is brought to you by Up South Collective. We got cameraman, and Rebaby. I guess she doesn't want to plug Re3. I don't know.
I'm not
By
here.
Re3. I don't know. She's not here. And Gorilla Mafia family. And yeah, y'all niggas stay up. Be safe, but stay dangerous.
Wait, the cameraman named is Shooter Davis.
Yeah, follow him on all.
That's also Blame Nick.
Yeah, he's also the producer. Yeah, y'all niggas stay up, be safe, stay dangerous. It's the motherfucking Good Draws.